Welcome to Mumbai Mahanagapalika Shikshan Vibhag Online Education. Today's our subject is EVS 1. We are going to study about the lesson number 7. Let us solve our own problems. I am Mrs. Asha Bharat Gajaria from City of Los Angeles English Upper Primary School. Now, we'll begin our class with a good thought. And what is the thought? Can somebody read?
Miss, can I?
Yeah, please read it, beta.
When you focus on problems, you will have more problems. Focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities.
Yes, very good. So whenever there are problems, and if we focus on problems, then there will be many more problems. Instead of focusing on problems, we have to focus on possibilities. Then we will get more and more opportunities. So let us start our lesson. The name of the lesson is Let us solve our own problems. In this lesson, we will study about issues in civic life, solving disputes, and problem solving. These topics we are going to discuss in this lesson. Now, here in the picture, we can see in the first picture, the left-hand side, we can see the big potholes on the road. During rainy season, we can see such potholes on the road. In the second picture, we can see lot of garbage, and due to garbage, there is a bad smell in that area. So, we encounter many problems in our daily civic life. We encounter many problems in our daily civic life, and these problems, they cause us inconvenience. We may fall trouble due to this problem. The problems faced by people in cities and villages, they can be called as problems or issues in civic life. Whatever problems we are facing, they are the problems or issues in civic life. So, what is the problems or issues in civic life? Can somebody repeat? What are the problems or issues in civic life?
Miss, there are potholes, garbage.
Okay. The problems faced by people in cities and villages, they can be called as problems or issues in civic life. Now, these problems, if there is problem, we have to solve it. If we do not solve it, we may face inconvenience. So it is important to be able to identify. We have to identify what is the problem. And after identifying, we have to solve it. But one person alone cannot solve such problems. All should come. Suppose in our house also, if there is some problem, we all together have to solve it. In the same way, in our village, if there is some problem in our city, if there is some problem, we have to solve it combined. We have to solve together. See here, you can see we are stronger together. If we all are come together, if we put our efforts and by cooperation, only we can solve our problem. Now, see, the next topic is disputes. Now, what are disputes? Disputes are nothing but the conflicts. Disputes arising over various issues in our towns and villages can also be a problem. If there is some issue or there is some dispute, then the well-being of a village is affected by constant disputes. Even if we are at our home, and if there is some dispute, then our home cannot progress, our school cannot progress. And if there are disputes in our city, in our in our village, then we cannot progress. It obstructs the progress of the village, and it leads to loss of unity, and in this way it obstructs the progress of the village. So if there is problem, what we have to do? We have to solve such problems. If the problems are not very complicated or the disputes are not very serious, they can be solved locally by speaking to the parties involved. We have to speak with each other. Suppose if there is a fight between your two friends, what you will do? Directly you will go to the police or you go to the court? No. We will talk to both our friends and we will find out what is the problem. And we have to solve it locally. We have to solve it easily. But sometimes if the problems are very serious and if the people of that village, they cannot solve, then we have to go to the appropriate bodies like police or to the courts. Okay, see one more time. What is dispute? Dispute is nothing but the conflict or the fights. Now disputes, they lead to obstruct the progress of the village or that town. So we have to solve such disputes. If the disputes are not very serious, what we will do? We will talk to both the parties and we will try to solve them. But sometimes the issues are very complicated and we cannot solve them. Then we have to, where we will go to solve our disputes? Where we will go? Hello? Hello? Hear me? Where we will go to solve our disputes? If the disputes are very serious, then where we can go? See here in the picture, you can see. See, what is that? That is court. So we can go to the court or we can go to the police. Okay, if the disputes are very serious. Now, do you know, students, since 2007, the Mahatma Gandhi Dispute-Free Village Mission is being implemented in our state. This is one mission. It is implemented in Maharashtra. Since which year? Since which year? Since 2007, the mission is implemented. What is the name of that mission? The name of the mission is Mahatma Gandhi Dispute-Free Village Mission, or else it can be called as Mahatma Gandhi Tanda Mukt Gaam Yojana. This mission is implemented in Maharashtra since 2007. Now, what is the aim of this scheme? Why government has implemented the government scheme? So that the village should be able to solve their own disputes through peaceful discussions. If there is some dispute, then both the parties should come together. They should have a talk on it, and they should find out to solve this. This method of solving dispute increases harmony. Harmony means love, affection. It increases the love amongst the citizens of the village. And if there is love, if there is harmony, then how the government gives the appreciation? They give award or they give certificate that particular where there is no fight, no disputes. Now, our Maharashtra, there are many such villages. Now, this one such village is Hibre Bazar. Can you see the name here? Hibre Bazar.
Hivre Bazaar.
Yes. Ahmed,
Welcome.
where is it is located? Hivre Bazar is located in Ahmednagar district. There was in Hivre Bazar. Name was now. Okay. All come. They dug a pond in their village, and there in that pond there was a lot of water, and the shortage problem was solved. Even one more problem was also solved. The problem of how it called. Now there is water, there is lot of greenery. Now Hivre has lush surrounding, as you can see here in the picture. See, the cattle are getting their feed. They are getting the green grass to eat. So in this way, the people of Hivre Bazar, one more time, where is Hivre Bazar? Where it is located, Hivre Bazar village? Where it is located? Where it is in Maharashtra, which district it is? The name of the district is Ahmednagar. Okay. Hivre Bazar is located in Ahmednagar, and where it is Maharashtra. And what was the problem in Hivre Bazar? What was the problem? Was the big problem. So all the people, they come together, they dug the pond in their village, and thus they solved the problem. And one more problem was also solved. As there was water, there was lot of green, and the animal feed. The problem of animal feed was also solved. So how people of Hivre Bazar, they solved their problem. Now there is one more village, and the village had problem of cleanliness. There was no cleanliness in the. Now what was the name of that village? You know, the name of the village was Khudawadi village, and it is Manabad district. What is the name of the village? Khudawadi. What is the name? Khudawadi. And where it is? Which district? It is in Osmanabad district. Okay. Now the village was not clean. So what see here in the picture, you can see the people of this village, they decided that everyone should help in the village. Suppose our house is not clean. Where we will go? We all should come, all the members should come together, and we should clean our own home. In the same, if our village, if our society, if our nearby area is not clean, what we can do? We can do this cleaning work by Shramadan. What is Shramadan? Shramadan means come together and we have to clean our own village, our own society. Suppose now after some days, if you are going to your school and if your class is not clean, will you wait for someone else to come? No. We all come together and we all can clean our class and we can put in a good area. So by Shramadan, we can clean our village, our own society, our own city. Now there is a lot of garbage also comes to that village. Use the garbage to make manure or fertilizer, and the process is called as vermiculture. What is vermiculture? Vermiculture means the cultivation of earthworms in order to use them to convert organic waste into fertilizers. See here, you can see all earthworm worms. earthworms are there. They are cultivated, they are raised, and these earthworms, they convert the organic waste. They convert all garbage into fertilizer, and this fertilizer is used in the farm, and we can get a lot of good crop. Then a toilet was built in each house. So the problem was solved in Khudawadi village. One more time. Where is the Khudawadi village? Where is it located? Where is the Khudawadi village? Which district it is in Ahmedabad and village was not clean. So all the people, they come together and they decided that by Shramadan, we will clean our own village. They all come together, turn by turn. They clean their village. Now, whatever the garbage was collected, the garbage was used to make manure used for future. See, small earthworms, you can see these garbage. And these earthworms, they turn the organic waste into fertilizers. And these fertilizers were used for the farming purpose. Then a toilet was built in each house. This way, the village of Khudawadi was clean. Now in Maharashtra, there are two great saints who brought the awakening for cleanliness, for education in the villages. One of them was Sant Gadge Baba. Sant Gadge Baba, born on 23rd 1876. Gadge Baba, when was he born? When was he born? On 23rd February 1876. He used to stress the keeping it clean. Explain the people to keep their village, to keep their surrounding clean. He told people that we cannot make progress without cleanliness, education, and self-reliance. If the village want to progress, there should be cleanliness. The people should be well educated. Then only the village can be made progress. And he showed people how to clean the village with his own efforts. See, here in you can see, okay, Baba himself cleaning. Okay, so all about Sant Gadge Baba. Sant Baba was born on 23rd February 1876. To stress the importance of keeping the village clean, he told people that we cannot make progress without cleanliness, education, and self-reliance. And he another son was Shri Tukdoji Maharaj. Shri Tukdoji Maharaj was a spiritual person from Maharashtra, India. He was born in 1909 in the village of Yavali. See, here you can see Sant Tukdoji Maharaj. Where was he born? In a small village in Amravati district of Maharashtra. Okay, now Rashtra Sant Tukdoji Maharaj explained the importance of cleanliness through his Grama Gita. In that, he has written, Miloni Karavi Grama Safai, नाली मोरी ठाई ठाई, हस्ते पर हस्ते साफ सर्वही, सहु कड़े मार्ग. Students, I am repeating it. Rashtrasan Tukaroji Maharaj explained the importance of cleanliness through his Grama Gita. In that he has written, Miloni Karavi Grama Safai. Come on, all you repeat after me. Miloni Karavi Grama Safai.
मिलनी करावी ग्राम सफाई,
नाली मोरी ठाई ठाई,
नाली मोरी ठाई ठाई,
हस्ते हस्ते साफ सर्वही,
हस्ते पर हस्ते साफ सर्वही,
सहु कड़े मार्ग.
सहु कड़े मार्ग.
What is the meaning of it? Means we have to clean our own village and the village should be clean. So this way, Sant Gadge Baba and Sant Tukroji Maharaj, they explain the importance of cleanliness to all the people. Okay. Now, the peaceful society. Now, for a society to be peaceful, the basic needs of all its sections should be met. There should be peace in our house, in our school. If there is fight, if there are disputes, then we cannot do the progress. If there is peace, then our house, our school, our village, our city, and our country also show the progress. For that, the exploitation in society must be stopped. Now, what is exploitation? Exploitation means actions or facts treating someone unfairly
बैकग्राउंड का आवाज आएगी.
in order to benefit from work. Means the richer section or those who are having power, they are troubling the of the society. So that is called exploitation. So the exploitation means, suppose if there is a powerful person in your class and he is troubling you or he is harassing you, then that is called exploitation. Okay. So the exploitation must be stopped. If we want the peaceful society, if we want the peaceful house, the exploitation should be stopped. Inequality must decrease. Inequality, there should not be any inequality. Everyone must have the right to participate in the school. Whenever you will go to the school, and if there is some function in the school, then everyone have the right to participate in public life. Everyone will be getting one or the other work, and thus we can progress. Sorry. Environment in our family, school, community. We can create a peaceful environment in our family, school, and community. So in this way, we have to bring peaceful peace in our house, in our village, in our city, everywhere. If there is peace, there is progress. Now we have to spread this peaceful world, and for nations to be able to strive for the development of their people. 21 September has been designated by the UN, United Nations, as International Peace Day. Since all the way, 1st September is celebrated International Day. This day is celebrated International Peace Day, 21st September. Okay, it is as International Peace Day in all the countries, and it is celebrated by the United Nations. Now, the headquarters of the United Nations is in New York. And do you know where is New York? New York City is located in which country? Anybody know? New York, where is it? New York is in America. Okay. On this, in the headquarters, the United Nations celebration on that day, that is at 10 o'clock. See, here in this picture, you can see big bell. Can you see? And sharp at 10 o'clock on 21st September, this bell is rung. And after that, it is followed by a few moments of silence. All people there gathered, followed a few moments of silence. Now this speciality of this bell. What is the speciality? Do you know? Bell has been made from coins given by people from around 60 nations. This bell is made up of coins, small coins, and these are collected from 60 countries in the world. So, can you tell me when the United Nations celebrate International Peace Day? When did it is celebrated? Which date it is?
21 September.
Very good. Yes, it is September on 20. It is celebrated on 21st September, and we celebrate that day is law, and the head of the United Nations stated a bell is rung at 10 o'clock. See, you can see here the big bell, and what time it is? At, do you know what is the special it is made up of? And the collected from how nations? As you all know, this peace is very, very important in our house, in our village, in our city, in our country, and in the world. Now, always remember, if there is peace in family, school, and society, everyone will benefit. Now, if there is peace, see here in the first picture, hand means it shows the progress of the business. So, if there is peace, it shows the progress in various fields like business, industry. Second, the third picture, one boy is writing something, education. Then fourth picture, it shows the various art and culture. The fifth picture of literature. The sixth picture is of entertainment. Then the seventh picture showing the science and technology. So if there is advances in various fields, which are those fields? See, yes. Then see. Then this art and culture. This is literature. Then entertainment. And this picture is of science. There is in the which areas show the progress? What is this first picture? Shows which area progress? The second picture, this shows progress in industry. This third picture, which shows progress in education. This picture, it shows progress in art and culture. Then this picture shows the progress in literature. Here it shows the progress of entertainment and science and technology. So all these fields, they shows the progress. Okay. Now in this lesson, which you have to remember, can somebody read first point? First point, who will read? Somebody, can someone read the first point?
I can read.
Please read, beta.
Everyone has responsibility to solve problems in civic life.
Very good. So if there is problem, who is going to solve? Everyone. We all have the responsibility. We all have to come together and we have to solve the problems. Next point. Who will read the next point? Come on, read the next point, beta.
Problems can be solved if everyone cooperates.
Very good. So if there is cooperation, if all come together, then only the problems can be solved. Very good. Read the third point.
Dialogue and discussion can help solve disputes.
Okay. So there are problems, there are fights. If we want to solve them, we have to talk with both the parties. Suppose there is a fight between your two friends. You have to talk to both the friends. Okay. And whatever the problem, we have to solve it. Fourth point.
Disputes can be solved peacefully.
Yes, disputes can be solved peacefully. We solve disputes very peacefully, not with the fighting. We have to solve very peacefully. Read the fifth, beta.
If there is peace in a family, a school, and society,
Everyone benefits. Yes. If there is family and society, then everyone benefited. Everyone will show progress. In the last point,
your voice is not coming.
peace is a social value. What is the last point? Peace is a social value. Okay?
Okay,
Points we have one more point we will go through. So we have what we have studied. First, we have studied what are the problems in or issues in civic life in and villages, problems or issues in civic life. How we can solve it? Can solve it through cooperation, through discussion. Okay?
okay.
Problem, disputes, conflict. If there are disputes in the society, it stops the progress of that society or that community. So we have to solve them. The disputes are not serious, then we can solve them by speaking to the parties involved. If the disputes are very serious, then we have to go to the court or to the police. In Maharashtra, since 2007, the Mahatma Gandhi Dispute-Free Village Mission is implemented, and the name of that mission is Mahatma Gandhi Tanta Mukt Gaon Yojana. The village is successful in this target, they are getting the awards or they are getting the certificate. There is one village in Maharashtra. The name of the village is Hivre Bazar. It has the problem of water shortage. So all the people of Hivre Bazar come together, they dug a pond in their village and then they sort out the problem of water shortage. And because of that, the problem of animal feed was also solved. The people in Rawadi village in Usmanabad district, they clean their village to Shramadan. What is Shramadan? It is the volunteer of this village that everyone should clean the village. Whatever the garbage was collected was turned into pure or fertilizer by vermiculture method. A toilet was built. Now there are two great people, many great peoples amongst them. Sant Gadge Baba was one of them. He was born on 23rd February 1876. He used the importance of keeping the clean. He told people that we cannot make progress without education and self-reliance. Sant Tukdoji Maharaj, he was born in 1909 in a family in the village of Amravati. In his Gram Gita, he had written, Oni Karavi Gram Safai, Nali, Thai Thai, Haste Se Saaf Safai, Sahu Marga. Then that peace is the social value, is very, very important. On 20 September, the United Nations is celebrating International Peace Day. Bell is rung at the headquarters in New York. International Day is celebrated in all the countries of the world. If there is peace in all the countries, it can show the progress in various fields, right? Business, industry, education, art and culture, literature, entertainment, and science and technology. All years we have finished up the lesson, and can you answer this?
True, false.
True or false? Come on, read the first one. Read the first one.
If we turn a blind eye towards problems, they become worse.
Okay, say it is true or false.
True.
Very good. Yes, it is true.
Sant Gadge Baba used Ketans to stress importance of keeping the village clean.
Yes. Can you say it is true or false?
True.
Very good. Yes, Sant Gadge Baba used kirtans, right? Okay, now the third one.
Everyone don't have responsibility to solve problems in civic life.
Okay, can you tell it is right or wrong?
True.
Everyone don't have responsibility. It is not our responsibility to solve the problem.
False.
Yes. Good, it is false. Very good. So today we have finished. Now see these activities I'll send you on the WhatsApp. You have to do this activity. You have to write a letter to your local representative. Okay? Come on. So thank you very much, all dear students. Bye. See you all, beta.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.